Hey, what's happening? So today we're going to talk about why men don't take so many women seriously. So I know a lot of y'all out here like, man, I'm really, really, really trying to attract a good quality man. I'm tired of dealing with um, ain't shit men. I'm tired of dealing with, just low quality, low vibrational type of men. And but I just can't seem to find a good man. Why is that? Um, and usually, 90% of the time, the answer is because of you. Usually, it's you. It's usually the things that you're doing, um, and the way that you're presenting yourself to the general public, which men are part of the general public. So they have an opinion and they're going to size you up. They're going to categorize you. Um, so the first point that I jotted down is a lot of y'all carry yourselves like you for the streets. I covered this a little bit on a previous video. Um, and a lot of y'all just, I don't know why we have such a craze for women to want to make themselves look like sluts and or strippers and or streetwalkers and or playboy bunnies. You'll always want to let it all hang out. So you want to carry yourselves like you're sluts and like you for the streets or what have you, but you expect men to be attracted enough to you to want to take you seriously to date. It's just not how it usually works. Now, for a low value man, and I'm not even talking about income, I'm talking about man, excuse my background, it's my daughter. For a low value man, and once again, I'm not talking about just money, but I'm just talking about intellectually and ideology. For a low value man, yeah, you might be attractive, you might be very attractive. Well, for a high value man, no, you're for the streets. No matter how much you don't do in real life, it just could be something that just makes you feel quote unquote liberated. You know what I mean? You just want to share your body with the world because it's your body and you've worked hard, and you want to share it with the world. And but in real life you haven't had sex in 2 years. I know that's the thing that a lot of women are saying, but for men, we're looking at you like you're for the streets. Um, so yeah, these pictures where y'all are dressing with these short dresses, once again, these pictures that y'all post with your breasts all out, with all the skin showing, form fitting, um, clothing, everything you post is form fitting, and there's really nothing left to the imagination. Um, all the pictures that you post where your butt is facing the camera and you looking over your shoulder. Um, all this sexual teasing things that you know what I mean that you're into. Men, we size you up. We, whether you like it or not, we categorize you. We put you into the category as being for the streets for the most part. And so yeah, we might act as if we're interested in you. We very well may, but we're not going to be around for a long time. We're just not. So that's the first point. I think I kind of drove my point home. A lot of y'all carry yourselves like you for the street. Um, the second point is y'all don't really have much to offer other than sex. Men, we don't see the value. Um, we look at you as, we look at a lot of y'all as a headache. It's because of the experience that you bring to us. You're aggravating, you bug, you nag. You know what I mean? You're just useful for when I am built up, you know, and that's just what it is. I'm not going to elaborate on that because a lot of these points are tied together. So I'm gonna jump to my next point. The next point is y'all don't know when to shut up. Self-explanatory. Men typically don't like combative women. It's okay for us to have a dialogue. It's okay for us to have a conversation. And in some cases, it's okay for us to have a healthy argument. But y'all, a lot of times y'all at like, y'all just gotta have the last word, and y'all want things to be your way, but you want a man allegedly to be the head of your house. Men want authority over women. In a lot of times, especially now, there's a new trend, there's a new wave where a lot of people are getting out of relationships, and a lot of men are avoiding combative women because they're realizing I can do better. I don't care about how much money she makes, but how much peace can she bring me? I mean, I don't care about how much money she makes, but how cooperative will she be? So yeah, y'all don't know. A lot of women don't know when to shut up. You want to keep having these ongoing conversations about something that he has spoken about. If he's the man of your life, he should automatically be a person that you trust when it comes to him making decisions. So there shouldn't be hours long conversation about something that he should be mature and responsible enough to decide on. So yeah, know when to shut up. You having a conversation. If you so happen not to be able to get your way, deal with it, eat it. That's just part of it. That's part of being an adult. And you just know when to shut the hell up. Know when to shut the hell up. It will carry you a very long way when it comes to men. Another thing is a lot of y'all make men feel insignificant. And this goes with the saying, "I don't need a man. I want a man. A man is a bonus in my life. I got my own. A man is just, the only thing I need now is just a man." Like when y'all say little things like that, I got everything. I don't think a man is, he's just, the only thing now is just, that don't make us feel good. That don't make us feel good. One thing I really commend Kevin Samuels on is he really spoke the truth on how men think. Men have to feel significant. Men have to feel valued. We have to feel needed, not wanted. That's why so many men, especially once they get established, they have beautiful wife. She might even be pretty pretty, just cooperative and whatever. But when that man, if he decides to step out and do something else, or divorce or whatever it may be, he usually is going to go to a woman, usually to a woman who needs him. Peep that. And a lot of y'all get really offended. You left me for her? You cheated on me for her? Yeah, it's because she's able to utilize me in the things that I come with. I don't feel like I'm just an option or I'm just around. Like I have purpose when I'm with her. And I don't think y'all really understand the importance for men to feel needed. But that's just real talk right there. Fellas, if you watching this, like I said, just and if y'all don't agree, if you so happen to be a different type of man, that's okay. Every single bullet point that I'm making is not gonna be for 100% of men. But for the most part, it's gonna be for quality men, these are gonna pretty much be all in alignment. The next point is you're not interesting. A lot of y'all are just not interesting. A lot of y'all are just here for the turn up. You want to drink every night. You want to smoke every day. You want to party and go to a lounge. Like everything is like a celebration. You don't want to. There's really not a lot of seriousness. A lot of y'all have these video game addictions. A lot of y'all are into the anime thing. Like, y'all just have these really, I'm not gonna say odd, but these things that historically women just didn't do. Like this new age women, you know what I mean? Y'all just, you're just different. Like, y'all just different, you know. And then the other, you know, the other women that ain't really into the weirdo stuff, you know, they all captured and captivated by reality TV and TikTok and, you know what I mean, celebrity gossip and, you know, just nonsense. Like, y'all, there's really not a lot of interesting women, like women who have things that, yeah, it's just interesting to me, and that they can teach and share with a man. When I say teach and share, I mean, we'll say you have let's say a woman, she's an attorney. You know what I mean? You know, if she could be able to shine light here and there. Hey, babe, this is legal. This is not legal. This is how you should go about this, so you can, you know, so you can take advantage of this. You know what I mean? What it just, and that's kind of that's not, I ain't gonna say it's extreme, but that's just a scenario. But it can be anything. You can be she can be a psychologist, or, you know, a medical doctor, or an accountant, or hell, she could be the manager at a Dollar Tree. You know what I mean? But just share this different knowledge that you have and different advantages that you have, you know what I mean, that the average person doesn't have insight on, with your man. Share that with your man. But a lot of y'all just don't have that. Um, a lot of y'all have a lot of childish ways. A lot of childish ways. A lot of what the way y'all think. A lot of women are really big on the tick for tack thing. A lot of the ways that y'all dress. There's 50-year-old women now that's dressing like they're 21 years old. You know what I mean? Like, the women don't believe that. It seems like women are rejecting aging. You know, when you age, you should mature. I mean, not just mature in your mindset, but mature in all aspects of your life. The way that you dress, you know, the way that you speak, the way that you think about things. Your ideology should always change. You should think differently as the older you get. When I was 10 years ago, 25, I was a liberal-minded man. Not truly, but I was conditioned to be a liberal-minded man. 35 years old, I'm very conservative, very conservative. So, you know, you should always change. You should always progress, and try to become better. So, but a lot of y'all don't. A lot of y'all are just comfortable being where you are. So the 21-year-old you is very similar to the 40-year-old you. And the 25-year-old you is very similar to the 50-year-old you. Very, very similar. There's really not much significance, you know. So, yeah, a lot of y'all, you have childish ways. The way that you think, the way that you act, etc., etc., etc. So, and I got the last topic, but it kind of covers a lot of the points that I already kind of covered, which is y'all don't listen to men. You don't like to listen to men. You want to be combative. You think you're good decision makers, and historically, it's just proven that men are usually better leaders, better decision makers, because men are typically more logical, more practical. So, yeah, if you are having an issue with men taking you seriously, tap into yourself. Contrary to what people say, there are plenty of good men that are single. It's just your duty as a woman to attract him to the point to where he's going to take you seriously. I know that Steve Harvey and other people, you know, they gave all these think like a man thing. Nah, don't think like a man. Think like a woman. Understand a man. Understand a man. But think like a woman and carry yourselves like women. You'll be all right. You know, and one of the things also that I didn't put on here is stop playing games with men. Stop playing games. Just cut it out. And just be, Don't be afraid to be a good woman, and don't be afraid to be vulnerable. Don't be afraid to give yourself to the deserving man. When I say the deserving man, that should be any man that you give your time, you decide to give yourself to, your full time to. Um, you know, don't be afraid to be vulnerable. Give yourself to your man. Um, because he should have done the work to gain that trust. You understand what I'm saying? If he's your man, he should have done the work to gain that trust. And you know, we're all going, women, listen, you're going to be disappointed. Men are going to fail you. Men are going to fail. We're going to disappoint you. Just as you all going to disappoint us, just like you all are going to fail us. But just because we fail each other and we disappoint each other doesn't mean that, you know, you just got to go into this mindset of, I can't trust you, I can't follow your lead. You get extremely damaged, and yeah, we got to cut it out. We got to cut it out. We got to learn how to roll with the punches um, as a couple. You know, just because you have something that might happen, that might pop off, you can't just go into this emotional damaged mindset. And this is new age types. This is new age stuff. You know, women back in the day, you know, and it might have been an issue, but it ain't gonna be something that's gonna rock around long term. You know, so understand, men, be ladies. Don't be bitches. Don't be hoes. Don't be Tatianas and whatever, you know, whatever else y'all calling yourself nowadays. Don't be that. Be a lady. Be a lady. Carry yourself like a lady. Be different, and not different in a weird way. Be different. Be conservative, not politically. You know, I'm not talking about politics, but I'm talking about in the way that you think, in the way that you view the world. Be conservative. That's the safest bet. And be unapologetically all of that I just described. And what I mean by that, don't care about what other people are going to think about you. A lot of times y'all do things that you initially think is, I don't know why she's doing that. That's crazy. That's weird. You know, but it becomes the norm, and because it becomes the norm, it becomes acceptable. And then, you know, in a year or two later, a lot of y'all women are doing the same things that you initially frowned your face on. So, yeah, be unapologetically you and stand on it. You know, stand on it. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. I hope you gained something from it. And if you did, feel free to let me know. You know, comments are always appreciated. It kind of helps motivate me to keep producing content, because I'm always thinking. There's a lot more that I'm thinking, and conversations that I'm having with people that I don't necessarily always share with you all. Excuse my background. You know, I'm not always, hey, Zoe, calm down. There's a lot of conversations that I'm having, or things that I'm thinking that I don't always share with you all. But yeah, just feel free to drop me a comment, and stay tuned for the next video. I appreciate y'all for watching.